And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and JC Jane. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles. Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Tank and Lucius, and their opponents, the team of Lexis King and JC Jane.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champ's game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull the switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust.
He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else. Did you hear the sound that made?
Really feeding off all of his faithful fans. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Crash landing powerbomb. That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Oh.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi.
Our champion is getting rocked a little. What a counter by Lexis.
King able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Looks like he shook the cobwebs and he's turning it around.
Oh, knee right to the jaw.
Good night. And into the corner he goes. In the corner, and an elbow for good measure.
He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
I know he didn't think he'd be in this position tonight.
Nasty! The hardest part of the ring.
Frightening impact and a terrible landing. That was tough to watch. Can the champion make their way back? Uh-oh.
Reversal into the Bulldog.
He's finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Yeah, he had enough and fought back.
Tag is in.
Tag made. Oh, right to the gut.
Man, oh man. Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one.
Splash.
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible.
The champ not letting the ref get to 2.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet. Using their momentum to sweep the leg.
Setting up for something here.
When the champ wants to prove a point, nothing does it like a powerbomb.
Turned it around with a reversal. Ooh. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out.
The bear hug cinched in. Gotta find a way out and catch your breath.
Look at this, no quit whatsoever, raining down elbows and escaping the bear hug.
Yes, there's the tag. Takedown, and now punches right. Vicious, aggressive attacks. And the champ now having to deal with relentless strikes from a motivated champ.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity Championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with him, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
This live event match is gonna be epic. Want to be a part of it?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Maryland, weighing in at 225 pounds, Tate. And his opponent, representing Pretty Deadly from Grays, England, weighing in at 172 pounds, Elton Prince.
I've got something big cooked up. You ready to get in the kitchen?
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Maryland, weighing in at 225 pounds, Tate! And her partner, from Washington, Lucius! And from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 324 pounds, the Red Flame! Representing the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford!
I've got a killer live event match for you. What do you say? You up for it?
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the Multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
Showing strength here, driving them into the ropes.
Oh, that spear.
Interceptor, Corey.
Mark is out. That's it.
Oh, this is just establishing dominance, establishing control. F10 facebuster.
That is how you push your opponent away.
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake.
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
The bad guys? Call me crazy, but I seem to remember you and your partner in crime pulling off a real bait and switch. You hustled us to take the Unity titles right back to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The following is a Gauntlet Turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
And from Maryland, weighing in at 225 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions,
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
You're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
A shot at taking the Mutiny Championship back home to WWE is on the line. The Scottish Supernova.
Supernova 11, to be precise.
And representing Meta 4 from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
Noam Dar, the first ever Israeli-born WWE superstar.
The Scottish Supernova has done Scotland and Israel proud. The only man to hold the NXT UK Heritage Cup Championship more than once.
That's a testament to the pure wrestling skills of the Scottish Supernova.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. Oh! T-bone into a power slam.
Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease. Into an elbow drop.
Looking for an early pin. And an easy kick out for Noam Dar.
Way too early.
Turns that in his favor.
Wrench in the arm. Pele kick.
Oh, look at this here. Arm wrench.
There is a fine line between strain and pain when your shoulder is worked like that.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Got the full Nelson.
Slam! Oh, and a wicked clothesline.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
Oh, what's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow!
And driven down face first.
And burn.
A gnarly landing. That's why you can't get caught up in the heat of the moment.
An all-around bad decision.
Scoop slam sets things up. This battle's found its way right to our doorstep.
Teeing off.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Not a good spot to be in.
Oh, man.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Got him lined up, and it's only a matter of time now.
Uppercut took their head off.
And he goes for the pin. An easy kick out there.
Staying in this one.
And Noam is countered. Sent flying.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Nasty knee.
Just caught all of that with his face, and now Dar's opened up.
Sent into the corner.
Crushing impact in the corner, and an elbow for good measure.
Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately.
Suplex. And shoulders are down. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Look at this, just
What a barrage of stops.
each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Up forearm.
Pinning down their opponent's arm.
Dropping the knee for more punishment.
The reversal. Well scouted. Reversal from Noam.
Down the right into the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Cover. Big kick out. Wow.
All the way up. And the crash.
And he goes for the pin. No, he gets the shoulder up.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Uh-oh, hazardous part of town here on the apron.
A back suplex right onto the apron. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
My goodness!
And then look at that! And now gets tossed into the ring.
Big cross body.
And there's the cover.
How in the world did he kick out there? How is that not 3? And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Put on the top rope. Something big's coming.
Oh, look at this. Tornado bomb. Will it be? Forces the shoulder up after 2.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Got him on that turnbuckle. He's able to reverse it.
Uh-oh. Here we go. F2 facebuster. He told him, I'm taking your move, and I'm taking this match.
And an effective pin.
And he is incredulous after the kick out. Almost lost to his own move.
Hey, it might be time for a change of strategy. His best move didn't get the job done. Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack. Oh, my God, what a kick. He's going for the pin. This could be it. Oh, man, he's out. Noam is eliminated from this gauntlet match.
All right, here we go with our second to last entrant.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
A moment of calm in the storm of this gauntlet match. Interceptor! And that can vanquish Axiom.
Cover! What in the world? Going for the cover. And he manages to kick out in 1. It's the cover. It's his shoulder. Goes for the pin. Fending off a 2 count there.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Turned inside out by the German. And he's coming to, about to stumble his way into danger.
And Axiom got turned around there.
Oh, what a plex.
The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking around the ring. Slam! An unyielding showing of authority. No 2 ways about it.
T-bone into a power slam. Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here.
Oh, look at these kicks.
Oh. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window. Suplex.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive. T-bone into a power slam.
Just another insane display of power.
Man, strikes. Knee right to the face.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy.
Will this be enough? No, he punched the shoulder before 3.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
And now propped up in the corner. Oh, strikes with the back elbow. He's getting overrun by this onslaught of attacks.
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Oh, what a kick. Power slam.
Clubbing blow.
Being dropped onto the top rope.
Got him up high.
Unceremonious removal from the top rope. Hangman.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive. Thunderous right hand.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
No, that'll break his arm.
Vicious.
Here's a combo of strikes. Wow. T-bone into a power slam. Impressive.
Cover. There's 2. Kicks out. He still has life.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
He puts him into the corner.
What a clothesline in the corner.
Precision offense here. He's leaving 0 room to breathe. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Incredible athleticism.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
Hoisted up. Here we go. Face first.
That looked just as devastating as when his opponent does it.
The cover. He kicks out with force.
He just said, no way. Not to my own move.
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on.
Staggering back up. Maybe to a foregone conclusion. He's able to slip away from that.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord look. That should do it right there. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Only 2 competitors left now in this gauntlet. Who's going to get the glory? Now we've got Wes Lee jumping into this gauntlet. The hunger and drive of the NXT talent. That's what this is all about.
Oh, that spear.
Interceptor, Corey. Wes went down in a heap.
He stays alive. He stays alive.
Can you imagine how much escaping that pin must have cost him?
I can. These are the moments where you really find out how tough you are.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible.
Goes into the corner.
There's the clothesline. Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex.
What impact! West gets the better there.
T-bar into a power slam. Impressive.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
And turning it into a mat slam. And West can't stop any offense coming his way.
And West has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here.
Power slam.
There it is.
Now the pin breaks the count.
What a match.
T-bar into a power slam. Impressive. Got out of the way.
Takedown. And now punches rights. Oh, my God. Reversal. And that turns things.
What a tank.
And the ropes will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer. Big splash.
And now he's just facing an unyielding assault.
Yeah, this is not the situation he wants to be in. Electric choke, big Hurricane Rana to counter. Ooh, harsh kick.
Placing him in the corner. Ooh, just ate that kick to the face.
Interceptor. That's how you take out your opponent.
Looking for the pin.
Eliminated, and we have a winner. If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.